All right, more random battles to the top. We're 2177. Raichu into Corviknight. I really want a nasty plot. I'm scared of U-turn. I'm going to Thunderbolt. Okay, that turned out to be the right play. Getting good damage. Oh, never mind. That's Saucebuck. I thought that was Weirdier, and I got confused. Okay. We should switch out. Chandelure is pretty nice, yeah. Now we have a Fire Blast. No reason to over-predict here. We'll just drop it in. They have Tentacruel. Okay. Now, I want to push the issue with Raichu here. They look a little bit weak to it. They get up a T-Spike, which is terrible for me. Holy, my entire team is weak to T-Spike. I'm going to Nasty Plot now. They go to Chimecho. Okay. 73. At best, they Encore me. At worst, they do that. I don't know what that was. And now we should be able to farm Psyshocks into everything. They go to Dozo to Terra. I'm going to play it safe here. I'm going to go Lando. They Terra Fairy. Okay. I threaten Sludge Wave. Get them to switch. And that was kind of my idea. My Landorus is never going to beat Corviknight, so I'm okay using it defensively. So I'm using it here for Corviknight, or for Dozo. Go back to Raichu. And I've forced them to give up Terra. I'm generally attacking right now. There we go. They go to Saucebuck. They could high horsepower here. I'm going to get my guaranteed damage. Hornleech, that's fine. Let's be careful, actually. The main problem is if I get Headbutt flinched, I'm in trouble. I like Chandelure because I can trick. So I want to be tricking into Tentacruel. There we go. Now they kind of have to water move. I don't think they try to rapid spin on me. I'm going to go Bonnet. Yep, they surf. This should be... I guess they could go to... We don't know their item yet, right? We don't know if they're Sap Sipper or not. I'm going to close combat. They go to Dozo. I'm going to Spore. This is actually kind of tricky. It's not, you know, pretty... It's not easy to navigate. Okay? Let's try... Chandelure. I want to get damage off. They keep getting unlucky. Or lucky, I guess you can call it. Yeah, 43. They should be recovering now. Yep. Now we Shadow Ball into Tentacruel there. This time I'm going to stay in. I'm okay with them using Surf. Because now... Oh, I guess Manaphy's not even that great. I guess Zekrom is what I'm playing for. Now, with their full HP Dondozo, I might have choked this, to be honest. No, I have... As long as I have Terra Grass Manaphy, I'm fine. God, they have Tauros. Are you kidding me? That's a problem. Okay. Okay. We have a Bolt Strike. Okay, never mind. We don't have a Bolt Strike. There we go. I forgot about Zekrom's ability, Terra Volt. I completely forgot about Terra Volt. I just stay in. Okay. Can Manaphy do it? No. But it's worth a shot. Okay, can Manaphy do it? I have to hit Hydro. If I hit Hydro, I win. That's crazy. I completely forgot about Zekrom's ability. Alright, so we get... That was not a good game. That was just straight up... We started off well, then got kind of doomer in the middle, and then because I forgot about the ability, it turns out we're fine. So that was not a good game at all. But I forgot Zekrom is actually the GOAT. So there's that. So Titan into Medicham, not good, but we have Alcremie, which is good. Oh, we have Espathra, one of the best Pokemon ever. So I'm going to go Alcremie for now. 61? Oh boy, I am entirely slower than Medicham on everything. So I'm going to have to... I feel like Alcremie is a really good Pokemon. I don't want to give it up. I'm gonna try to give up a different Pokemon. Entire team slower than Medicham is crazy though. Yeah, I'm gonna give up Sandslash. The reason is Alcremie late game can become really threatening is the idea. Okay. Protect their U-turn. Okay. So their Assault Vest. It's such a committal of Terra. I'm going to go for it, though. No, I'm not going to go for it. That's very bad. Because knockoff, then they overheat. No, but can I... Okay, can I get going? If I go max special attack, my Dazzling Gleam does 45. I mean, and if their attacks are going to be doing around 25 to me, I'm going to go for it. Yep, they knock off. That's expected. Okay. The U-turn? Are you kidding me? Iron Treads? The one Pokemon that can live stored power? Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is just like... Okay, so we know we're farmed by Medicham. I'm going to play a little aggressively here. I'm going to Liquidation. If I remove Treads, it's good for Alcremie. So I'm okay with taking 50 from Treads. But I want to be able to Liquidate into Incineroar if it comes down to it. If they want to get a little bit greedy. So I'm okay with taking the Iron Head to remove Treads. Yeah, that's fine. Now, they're going to go back to Medicham. I'm going to have to fodder because everything dies to Medicham. Let's go to Carbink. I can't even Iron Defense safely. If they want to Terra Fight close combat, I have Sturdy. But I'm dead. Alright, Medicham. Hopefully I can trade 1-for-1 with it. Maybe in hindsight I shouldn't have let Alcremie take damage. They go to Torterra, which is smart. Or is it? Wait a minute, am I fine? Yep, I take that much damage. I might be able to live Medicham. I do live Medicham, okay. They go to Renucleus, which will beat me 1v1. Let's Iron Defense. They Calm Mind. I'm going to Body Press for damage. I'm lost. I'm lost from here. What I can do, I have an idea. I go to Pink Urchin. I discharge Paralyze, and I'm going to try and win with Alcremie. I actually want to keep the Renucleus alive. I'll get a Spike Up. Sure. Okay. I'm gonna... So, if I get my Acid Armor, I may live. I'm likely to live. Well, no, it's a 50% to live, but you add Para, so like 35-ish, around that much. So, I'm... Or... Nah, Acid Armor is the correct play. Okay, come on. There we go. We needed that. Can I do it again? Ooh, let's be careful. Incineroar, we're faster than that. We can do it again. Okay. I think we win 1v1. I think we do. Because of Para, we're more likely to win before they do. Okay. Yeah, well, we win. We definitely win. Oh, actually, I think they're... Nah, they do a little bit too much with Psyshock. They do a little bit too... I thought my Acid Armors would come in handy. Not enough. Yeah, not enough. Never mind. Never mind. I have to crit. Well, I have chances because of Paralysis, but that does too much. I thought I would be able to handle it better. I can win with crit, though. Crit and maybe Paralysis ideas. Okay. Okay, there's one. I need to get a critical hit. Okay. How much does crit even do? Crit does 62. So I need I need 2 crits in a row for this to work. I completely underestimated Psyshock. I thought because I would max out my defense I would be fine, but nah, this is way too strong. Maybe... I mean, even Terra... Yeah, I thought maybe Terra Fighting. Yeah, Terra Steel is a problem too. Yeah, not a good game. I think we've had 2 kind of bad games so far where we've kind of like forgotten key mechanics or just like played badly. I think this one in particular was kind of bad because of the matchup. It also wasn't played well either. Pretty free knockoff on turn 1. They can't try to 1v1 Assault Vest Muck, so it's a pretty free knockoff. I either get rid of the berry or the heavy duty boots, whatever it is. But most likely they're switching anyway. Yeah. Into Incineroar, knockoff, heavy duty boots. They're gonna knock me off. I'm gonna go to Wake on that and threaten Hydro and flip turn. They go to Incineroar, okay. They're gonna die to Hydro, so it's possible they Terra Grass Trailblaze. I'm gonna flip turn on that. I don't think they stay in. I think Incineroar is too good to leave to die. Yep. And they have a perfect counter to Walking Wake as well. How do I target Toxapex? I'm not really great into it. I have ideas where I get a bunch of hazards up with Spikes and Stealth Rock, and I have a Spin Blocker Typhlosion, which is kind of cool. I think I'm going to go for that. And because we've removed boots on Incineroar, this is going to be a good strategy. They go to Incineroar. I'm going to U-turn on that. Go back to Walking Wake. I'm okay with getting the Swords Dance. I want to drop a Draco this time. Yeah. Okay. That would have done a lot, but it can't be helped. We'll go Jirachi. They're in kind of a tough spot. Not really, but they're going to have to play carefully. I'm going to guess it's maybe T-Spikes on Toxapex. They go to Komala. I'm going to Drain Punch. Yeah, that's fine. I can Drain Punch and then U-turn. I don't need a U-turn right away. That Komala took damage. Yeah, it did it? Yeah, it took damage from Stealth Rock. Okay. And we know it is not Scarf. Liquidation. I'm threatening Freeze Dry. I don't know if they care or not. I'm going to get hazards up, though. Okay, I guess I'll Freeze Dry now. Get up another Spike, and they don't know I have a Ghost type, which is really good for me. They don't know I have a Ghost type. Is it Honchkrow time? It is Honchkrow time. And look at all these hazards. We're going to be doing a lot of damage purely on switch. There we go. Get rid of that. They're going to go to Terapagos. They're going to think they can Rapid Spin, but they can't. And then we start cashing in with our Typhlosion Eruption. So I do expect the Terapagos coming in. But I guess I don't have to go to Terapagos, right? If they take damage, we know they're not heavy duty boots and they're Chesto Rest, which means they wouldn't have Rapid Spin. Because the fourth move would be Rest and not Rapid Spin. And the way they're taking... They go to Como. Okay. I'm going to Thunder Wave because I'm expecting maybe like a Terra Steel. I don't want to Brave Bird into that. I'm expecting... Yeah, okay. Alright. This is good. Yeah, this is really good. And I believe we're faster than everything now. Well, oh, no, not Terrapagos. And they can Terra as well. They go to Iron Leaves. Okay. I'm going to Brave Bird because obviously Sucker Punch is the threat. They're going to have to maybe Terra Fight to get through. And then I'm going to win with Typhlosion at the end, so I'm going to Brave Bird. Yep, that is banded. And here comes Eruption for what I think should be 4 knockouts in a row. Do 30? Yep. I think there should be 4 knockouts in a row. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Terrapagos is done. Alright, GG. 2198, let's keep going. We had 2 kind of bad games. I think this one was really good. And we had a good matchup. I think we played well too. Let's go for another good game. Alright, Weavile into Enamorous. Okay. Ugh, I really want... Nah, I think going Volcarona is correct. I really want to agility on triple axle or like Moonblast or something. Nah, not Volcarona's right. They're never gonna knock, so they're gonna triple axle into Flame Body is the most likely outcome, or they're gonna switch out. I do like having an Amorous though. The weakness policy moveset is really good in random battles, so I'm hoping I can maybe use that later in the game. Yeah, I have some alright Pokemon. I have some fine Pokemon. My team's fine. They're taking some time, so I think if you're banded, you always triple axle. So I don't think they're banded. So they're probably boots. There's no way they go for Swords Dance, right? They go to Fortress, which worked out. That's kind of the idea. Like, Fairy is weak to Steel. You go Volcarona there. I'm gonna greed. I'm gonna greed a Quiver. They can't touch me. They go to Bascule Legion. Do I Terra Water? I think I do. I'm gonna go for game. Yep, okay. We get the Flame Body Burn. I think I've done enough greed. I don't think I should quiver. Yep, that's fine. Okay, now what is stopping a ×2 Volcarona at this much HP? The coverage is too good. I think it's unstoppable. Let's see what they have for me. Fortress can't do anything. Weavile, we know, can't do anything. Regigigas. Oh, this can Body Slam para me. I guess we're gonna have to play that. Okay, come on. Thank God. Fire Blast will knock it out. There we go. If we hit, of course. So we fought through a 30% there. Now, what else do they have? There's no priority move that can really knock out Volcarona from here. I guess Raging Bolt, if you had that, you could knock it out, but really it's tough to knock out Volcarona from here. Yeah, Weavile's Ice Shard, just for fun. How much is it doing? It is doing 10. If it's heavy duty boots, it's doing 10. Yeah, so this should be wrapped up, I think. Even if they have a Terra, it's very tough to get through Volcarona. It's raw power. So maybe you have to play for Fire Blast dodge. So just like instructional, what do you do when you're fighting something you can't beat? Try to maximize your odds. So they could be trying to force a situation where I have to go for Fire Blast. 20%, right? And that's kind of the idea. Like, how do you gain 100 elo or 200 elo from where you're at right now? Just being more disciplined and changing your 90% wins to a 100% win, or when instead of losing immediately, you fight to make that loss, you only lose 10% of the time. And the idea is over time, that ends up kind of working out, I guess. Like, you end up winning more. Right? Here's a good example. Fire Blast would have won it KO'd, but they could dodge that. And if they do, I'm in trouble, so go for the safer 100% win, or not 100, but better percent win with Giga Drain, because that 2-hit KOs. I could have lost a crit, but crit is less likely than Fire Blast dodge, right? That's kind of the idea. Anyway, we hit 22-18. I'm going to end it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.